Hello everyone, my name is Siddhartha Sinha and you are all welcome to Siddharth Studio. So in this video, we are going to discuss about principles of art. Principles of art is nothing but it is the grammar of art. We know that whenever we speak any language, grammar plays a very important role. Knowingly or unknowingly, whenever we speak or communicate with anyone, we use the grammar or we try to use the grammar very well. Similarly, whenever we draw or paint anything, an artist, knowingly or unknowingly, use the principle of art incessantly. All of you have, I hope that most of you have seen the painting which is there in this particular video. This painting was made by a famous painter, Leonardo da Vinci, and the name of this painting is The Last Supper, where we can see that Jesus Christ and his followers all are sitting together in a dining table and they are having, Jesus Christ is having his Last Supper, where Jesus Christ is trying to show the people that, his followers, that someone among the group will be the traitor. And you can identify from the expressions that some of them are confused, some of them are complaining. So it's a very beautiful story which he has composed in a mural. In this video, I am just going to talk about the balance. Let us learn about it. So I'm drawing a line here. I'm dividing this painting into two equal halves. And I'm doing it so that we can talk about the balance properly. Balance is one of the principles of art which tells us about what are the equal sides in a painting or in any artwork. As you are able to see that I have divided this painting in approximately equal half. Balance are of three types: symmetric balance, asymmetric balance, and radial balance. Let us now understand about a balance first. Although we don't require any explanation for balance, but I'm just imagining a block of wood which is kept under a fulcrum. This is a fulcrum, right? So let us imagine that in the left hand side I am putting a weight of 6 kg and in the right hand side I am putting a weight of 5 kg. Are they equal? No, right? They are not equal. Now in the right hand side, if I add 1 kg, then both of them will be equal. So we call them to be balanced. In any artwork also, the balance is very, very crucial. If we see this painting, there is a very beautiful balance we can see. Just observe it properly, you will be able to understand. I hope you are able to understand. Now when we talk about symmetric balance, so let us imagine that this is a mirror. Now any object which I keep in the left hand side has to be of equal length and equal dimension in the right hand side. Both the sides should be equal in nature. There should not be any differences in shape, size and form. So here if I am drawing A in the left hand side, the A in the right hand side should also be equal, right? So this is a symmetry. the symmetricity or symmetric balance. So both the sides would be equally distributed in this regard. Another balance comes which is known as a radial balance, which means a balance along the radius. Say it's a circle and I am just drawn the diameters which intersect at some point. Now I am drawing these lines. You can see I am drawing all the lines in an equal way, in an equal position. If I am drawing these three waves here, so I will draw three waves here as well. Here I will draw three waves. In the other side also I will draw the three waves. So it is a balance along the radius. We have seen in mandala artwork, yes, which is very famous during the COVID situation, right? Mandala artwork and rangoli. In those kind of art forms, we use the concept of radial balance. It's very interesting, isn't it? Now let us understand the concept of asymmetric balance. Yeah. So here, this painting is the best example of asymmetric balance. See, in the right hand side and the left hand side of Jesus Christ, equally there are a group of people. They are equally distributed, right? But they are not the same. Their way, their size, their shapes are not same. They are different. But the distribution is definitely equal. In the right hand side and the left hand side, they both balance each other. If we see it properly, we'll be able to understand it very clearly, isn't it? So such form of balance is known as a asymmetric balance. There is no symmetricity, but still your eye will feel it relaxed because both the sides are balanced together. If we see in the right hand side, there are 6 members. Also in the left hand side, there are 6 members in the painting. So in the number of person itself, if we see, then it has been balanced. Similarly, if we see the background is also very balanced, right? I think I have done a small mistake in drawing the vertical line which divides the two equal halves. It should have been a bit slightly towards the left. I will be just showing you that. So first observe this painting properly. You will be able to understand the concept of balance very easily from this. Yeah, so I'm just drawing the line in the middle. Now it will be easy for you to identify and just remove this line which I had drawn before. Just a second. So this is the midpoint, and in both the side, if you see the ceiling, if you say the wall at the background, even the door and the window, you will feel that yes, both the way are. Yeah, that is both the way. The background, foreground, the groups of people, all are balanced, and that's the reason, that's the beauty of this art. As we have understood the balance, the concept of balance, let us now go through another principle of art which is known as the emphasis. Rightly said, emphasis in this particular painting is definitely on Jesus Christ. Now let us understand what does the emphasis exactly mean. It means a point of attraction. You could see that I am drawing some red circles, and among this red circle there is a black circle. So definitely the black circle is the point of attraction. So if I am drawing a black circle among all the red circles, my intention is to create an emphasis on the black circle. So similarly in the painting, let us come back to the painting. Yeah. So in this painting, the main emphasis is been given on Jesus Christ. Now if you see properly, you will be amazed to find that the artist had used certain techniques so that the emphasis could be created rightly. So let us understand about it. If we see, Jesus Christ is exactly at the center of the painting, right? Now, the point of attraction is definitely him, right? If we see both the side of the Jesus Christ, people are just focused on whom? On Jesus. Let us understand it briefly. See, the line which is going at the back side, it's going in terms of some perspective, right? So both the lines are intersecting at the point. Now from the ceiling also, if I join the lines, all these lines are directly or indirectly, they are maybe there's some issue with my drawing of the line, but all of them are pointed towards the center. So as a viewer, whenever we look the painting, our focus will first fall on Jesus Christ. So this is one technique, the technique which has been used, the technique of perspective has been used to create an emphasis. Let us understand another way of creating an emphasis. You see, each and every element, where their direction are exactly. See, just try to identify the arrow mark. This fellow is looking at this fellow, right? That fellow is looking in this way, right? Or that fellow is also looking this fellow, but their direction of the hand are directed towards the center, right? Now what does that mean? So whenever a viewer would look at the other subjects, automatically their point of attraction, they would be directed by the subject in the painting, that is the followers of Jesus Christ would direct the eyesight of the viewer towards Jesus Christ. I hope you are able to understand, right? So this is the beauty of this art. आप किसी भी व्यक्ति को देखिए इस पेंटिंग में, वो सब जीसस की तरफ देख रहे हैं, तो नेचुरली आप भी अपनी आंखों को रोक नहीं पाएंगे जीसस की तरफ देखते हुए. It's only because of this technique which he has used. वो अपने ही सब्जेक्ट को यूज करके वो अपने पॉइंट ऑफ अट्रैक्शन के तरफ डायरेक्ट कर रहा है, राइट? अगर आप देखेंगे अच्छे से. Now let us study about the another principle of art, which is harmony. Harmony means using the same type of element in an artwork. जैसे हम monochrome में देखते हैं, the way we see the monochrome paintings, which has been done with the same type of color. So harmony is definitely the principle using which we can create a piece in a painting. Some of the areas, some of the lines are very systematic, are very harmonic. We can definitely say that, right? Now just an example I'm giving, how will it be exactly? So I'm just imagining that this particular painting is blue in color, say for example. Now if I paint this particular painting in a blue color and we don't find any other color in it, so that means I'm trying to create a harmony in it. I know that I've just messed out with it, just ignore it to some extent. So I hope you were able to understand what exactly harmony means. I'm unable to show the harmony in this particular painting. I am just trying to mess it out again, but that is the concept. When you create anything with only one form of element of art, just in case of color, you are creating it using only one color. So that is what is known as harmony. It would create peace in a painting. So that is something people likes about it. Similarly, if you see the background, so all of them are directed. See, the lines are directed towards the center, right? Towards Jesus Christ. So that is also one form of harmony. So this artwork is really harmonious, if we say properly. Isn't it interesting? Right. So it's not only about this painting, there are several other paintings available which contains all these concepts, all these principles. So all art critics criticizes any form of art or judges any form of art accordingly. So you can see that from the ceilings, also from sides, from the background, each and every point is turning towards the center. So it's creating an emphasis. The lines which are used is also harmonic. Now, if you have understood the concept of harmony, I feel that it is the right time to understand about the variety. Now, what is the variety? Let us see. Let us create some a painting maybe. So I'm just trying to create it. Please bear with me for the bad drawing which I am going to make over here. So it's just for the purpose to explain you. So I'm drawing a tree here. Okay, so all in red color, right? So you can see the ground is red color, the trees are red color. So this is an harmony of a painting. It's a harmonious painting because it contains the same type of element of art, right? Now this is something we call an harmony. Now harmony is good. I will not say that it's bad, but it would create a boredom. It might create a boredom in a painting. Now let us add some color to it. See how you feel it. Just a second, let me just rectify it, increase the size. Yeah, you see, doesn't it look very contrasting? Let us use some other color. Let us use yellow color and check. Ooh, isn't it? How do you feel about this particular thing? So variety adds values to a painting. Let us understand gradation now. So understand gradation, I am just drawing this ball. It might take some time to just create it. Please spare some time with me. Please be online. So you were able to see that I am creating some shaded parts, right? I'm just creating a ball. I'm considering that there is a light which is falling from the top, top left hand side. So definitely at the bottom right hand side we will get the dark tone or the dark values, right? So we have studied about the values under the elements of art. I hope you remember. So here in this painting also, this is a very simple sketch to show you or teach you regarding gradation. So this is one of the things. So I'm creating a shadow here in order to create a three-dimensional idea or concept, you can say. So here I'm just trying to lighten this part because it's a bright light available. So let us give some glow to it, some highlights to it. I hope it's clear now, right? So this is the gradation. So the values of the object is graded, right? From if you can see it properly, there is a dark tone, there is a light tone, right? There's a mid tone as well, light tone, mid tone, and dark tone. So it is graded either from the dark to light or light to dark. If you see, I'm just showing you again here, just a second. It's the cast shadow you can see here. Shadow is not that important, but here you see. So it is graded either from dark to light or light to dark. Isn't it interesting? It's really interesting if you see properly. Now, since we have learned about the gradation, it's the right time to learn about another principle of art, which is movement. Yep. Movement is generally related to emphasis, right? So anything which is moving, it doesn't mean that I'm trying to talk about the movement in the painting, the action which is done by the figures, or any bird which is flying, whether it's any bird which is flying in the painting or not. So I'm not talking that type of movement. What movement here means that as a viewer, whenever you watch this painting, how your eyes would shuffle from here to there, out there to here throughout the painting. Say for example, we had to look at the painting very carefully. Whenever we see, we are bound to look at Jesus Christ. Now when we look at any of the followers, our eyes are directed towards Jesus Christ. You see at the ceiling, your eye will track your eye towards the center of the painting, which lie at Jesus Christ. So I hope you're able to understand, right? So rhythm is a special type of movement where there is a systematic changes. It's the same as a wave, right? There is a crust and there is a trough. So such pattern can be seen in this painting as well. Like whenever you look at any of the object, it will bound you to watch or observe the point of attraction. That is, it will move your eye towards Jesus Christ, right? So just observe it by your own. You will be able to understand it by yourself. Right? Yeah. So now let us finally study the final principle of art. It is proportion. Yeah. Proportion is a very, very important concept. You can't deny the fact that without proportion, a fine drawing can never be prepared. Now, if you observe the painting of Last Supper, proportion is definitely a key. It has played a key role in this painting, right? See the Jesus Christ, see the entire painting, watch and observe the other subjects, that is the followers of Jesus Christ. All of them has a proportion. All of them are aligned properly, right? Now, see, observe Jesus Christ. You'd be able to realize it, right? Everything, every position, even the position of followers with respect to Jesus Christ, the space relation which has been created at the background and the foreground. So everything has been proportionated. Without proportion, it won't never look good. I will just take a close-up view of Jesus Christ and explain the matter to you. It will be really interesting to understand it. Yeah. So, if we draw the head of Jesus Christ like this, and we extend the head vertically, we will see that the three heads would combine and form the height of Jesus Christ above the table, right? Just see this. Isn't it interesting? And how is it possible? It is possible only because of the concept of proportion. Now, if I take Jesus Christ, the center of the head, right, and we draw three lines, it will create approximately an equilateral triangle. That is the beauty of art. It has a geometry within. Now you see, if we observe the other fellows in the painting, like this follower, let us draw the head, you'd be able to realize, yes, it is also distributed equally. So the proportion, this follower also, right? So everything has been proportionated if you see it properly. So it is divided, so it will create this body, right? The size of the hand is proportionated with respect to the face. So there is a fine measurement in this. So I hope you are able to understand everything has been proportionated properly. So if you have understood the concept, let us recall all the elements of art. What are the elements? Before that, you see this background also. If you go, then everything is proportionated, right? All right, so let us recall all the elements of the principles of art. What are the principles? Balance, emphasis, harmony, variety, gradation, movement, rhythm, and proportion. If you have understood all these concepts, then you would be able to draw any form of painting, and you will be able to manipulate your viewers accordingly. Now, whenever you go to any art gallery, you will not just merely have a critic. You will not only say, this painting is good, oh, that painting is bad, that painting do not look good. You will be able to justify now. If you have understood the elements of art and principles of art properly, you will be able to justify the art. And that's the beauty of it. So friends, I hope you have loved the video. If you have liked it, kindly subscribe to my channel for such upcoming videos related to fine arts. As well as kindly share this video with all of your friends or your family members, whoever is interested to learn about fine arts. So, I have completed the principles of art as well as the elements of art. Utilizing all these concepts, we will be able to create any form of artworks. So in my upcoming videos, I will be experimenting with several other topics, several other techniques, and accordingly, you all will encounter all these art forms. And I hope that all of you like it. So subscribe to the channel. And thank you very much for watching.